There is another major administration and command changing in US office right in mid of war with Iran. The Pentagon announced on Wednesday that US Navy Secretary John Phelan leaves the Trump administration. Pentagon has said Phelan's departure will be effective immediately. Pentagon spokesman Sean Parnell announced in a social media post his departure. Just weeks ago, US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth asked Army Chief of Staff Randy George to step down too. Navy Under Secretary Hung Cao will replace him as acting secretary. His departure comes amid the US-Israel war with Iran and US blockade of the Strait of Hormuz for past more than a week. Sean Parnell announced in a social media post that on behalf of the Secretary of War and Deputy Secretary of War, we are grateful to Secretary Phelan for his service to the Department and the United States Navy. He further said in his post that we wish him well in his future endeavors. The Navy has not provided yet reason for Phelan's departure. Two other Army officials, Gen David Hodney and my Gen William Green, have also been removed from their positions recently. After having War Secretary position, Hegseth has fired more than a dozen senior military officers, among them Chief of Naval Operations and the Air Force's Vice Chief of Staff are high-rank officers. Removed Secretary's role is largely administrative and includes making policies, recruiting, training and equipping the Navy. His role is to overseeing budgeting and logistics like construction, repair of naval ships. Phelan was a civilian who had not previously experience in the military. He was sworn in as Secretary of the Navy in March 2025. He is businessman and a major donor to Trump's campaign. He appeared alongside with Trump at Mar-a-Lago last December, when Trump announced that the US would commission a new series of heavily armed Navy battleships named after his name. According to Andrew Peake, a former State Department Deputy Assistant Secretary, the Trump was clear that he wanted to expand the country's merchant and civilian fleet. Somebody was going to take the fall for the lack of movement on that. I would bet that's about 30% of this. The other 70% Phelan's replacement is very well known to the mega base. I would bet it's a simple replacement with someone he likes and trusts better. New Acting Secretary of Navy Cao became Under Secretary in October 2025 and is a 25-year Navy retired officer. He failed in campaign for the US Senate in Virginia in 2024. He was endorsed by Trump against incumbent Democratic Senator Tim Kaine. During Senate campaign debate, Cao criticized the military's diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. Speaking about Navy recruiting, Cao said in campaign once that what we need is alpha males and alpha females who are going to rip out their own guts, eat them, and ask for seconds. Those are the young men and women that are going to win wars. This replacement comes as Trump's US blockade of Iranian ports. Clashes have continued in the Strait of Hormuz as blockade is continue. Hormuz is a very important way of oil trade. According to US, they have seized 2 Iranian ships.
Motor Vessel Toska, vacate your engine room. Vacate your engine room. We're prepared to subject you to disabling fire. And in return, Iranians have also seized 2 ships on Wednesday, one of them belonging to Israeli government connections. According to White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, the president is satisfied with the ongoing US naval blockade on Iranian ports, and that has caused Iran to a very weak position. Iran's chief negotiator in talks with the US Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf has said in his recent statement that it is not possible for the Strait of Hormuz to be reopened due to the blatant violations of the ceasefire by the US and Israel.